information. Guys, we are starting in within 5 minutes. Okay.
Hello. I think I should start this meeting. Can you just confirm me if my voice is audible to everyone or not? Then I'll start with.
Yes, Shrishti, your voice is audible.
Okay. So hello everyone. Again, I'm here to give
Hello. Yes, Srishti, you can start now.
thank you. So we have Piyush and Sumitra, who are the founders of this organization. This organization consists of no hackers community, which is also known as NSC, and it's a community which trains users in knowledge about ethical hacking penetration. So the second number is cyber salvager. We provide training for digital cyber forensics, cyber laws, and psychological forensics. So third, which we have under cyber world organization is cyber सुरक्षा, जिसमें आप लोग अभी यहाँ पर हैं. So इसका basically काम ये है कि it's an initiative for the public awareness about cyber crimes, and we aware people and people like you about the cyber crimes and the cyber attacks which are currently going on and how to tackle them. And the fourth one is cyber crime agency, which deals with the real world problems related to frauds related to bank, online, or payment systems and so on. So basically, our organization. So today's session is being held by someone special. So the speaker is with us, and he's the president of Anti-Cyber Crime Society,
Hello.
which is
Hello,
Mr.
Srishti.
Purvesh
Sorry for
Thakur.
interrupt.
So I
Actually, your voice is breaking.
yeah.
Yeah, you may can you continue?
Okay.
Can you repeat
So
it again?
I think I have finished. So the whole
Yes, yes,
one.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, I'll repeat it again. So we have four wings in our uh, organization. This first one is Noob Hackers Community, which is also known as NHC. So it's an infosec community which trains college and school students about ethical hacking and penetration testing and bug bounty. And the second one is Cyber Salvager. So we provide here training related to digital forensics, cyber forensics, cyber laws, and computer forensics. Sorry. And the third one is cyber Suraksha, जहाँ पर अभी आप लोग हैं and यहाँ पर मीटिंग हो रही है जिसमें हम मीटिंग अरेंज की है, so it's cyber Suraksha. So the main work of cyber Suraksha is to aware people. It's an initiative for the public awareness about cybercrime. People like you are being aware here. So it's basically about cyber attacks and how to tackle them. So the fourth one is cybercrime agency. We deal here with the real world problem related to cyber attacks and cybercrimes. So frauds related to banks, online payment systems, and so on. So it's kind of a working force of cyber world organization where we deal with the real world problems and mitigate them. So we have our speaker, Mr. Purvesh Thakur here. So he is the president of Anti-Cyber Crime Society. And further on, I would like to give this in charge to Urvesh sir, so he can continue with his session. Uh, can Urvesh sir hear me?
Hello. Uh, Hello. Yes, sir. You may share your screen.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So is the voice properly coming, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just give me a minute, huh? Hello. Yeah, sorry for the delay and I'll start sharing the screen now and actually if in between if I go away from the meeting, just kindly wait for a minute or so because the internet connection is not stable over here at my place, right? So kindly just bear with me. I'll join within a 1 or 2 minute if in case if I end up in the meeting, right? So allow. Yeah, is the screen visible?
Yes.
Cool. So I'll just minimize this notification. Great. And we are good to go now. So let me switch over to the first slide and play from the start. Okay. So on the behalf of Anti-Cybercrime Society and Cyber World Organization, I present you all for this amazing webinar that I'll be talking about on the following topic: cybercrime trends. Okay, and this webinar actually will consist more of awareness kind of thing rather than some practical, or there won't be any kind of demonstration, right, for today's webinar, because it's not ethical hacking boot camp or something like that. So this webinar will be focusing towards cyber safety, cyber crimes, and we will talk about a bit of trends and more we will talk about awareness. So, you could say cyber suraksha people have conducted, so more of we will focus on awareness itself. In awareness also, our prime area of interest will be that how actually hackers are manipulating the human mind, right? In this case, I'll tell you that what hackers have been doing and how they have been following for making you a victim of cybercrime, or what factors are taking place as a role when we talk about the cyber world, right? So before we jump into that, I would like to just quickly introduce myself. That my name is Urvesh, um, and I'm president at Anti-Cybercrime Society. Apart from that, I've been working with various organizations such as the Hacktivist, Cyber Agent, Cybercrime Helpline LLP, Unschool, Shine Projects. I was previously working with CPR, ISAC. So there are a lot of organizations that I have been working right now and I was working with in terms of cyber safety, research and development, cyber crimes, etc. etc. So my areas of work are social engineering, open source intelligence, cyber psychology, and digital forensics. So I mean area of work and interest where I am doing my research study all of the time. You will find me in any of these projects, right? There's a reason I'll be focusing more towards social engineering for this particular session. And before we move on to the next slide, I just want all of you, probably, either someone could unmute themselves, or someone could write down in the chat box that what do you feel, that what are the emerging trends in cyber world. So what do you feel, that what are the emerging trends in the cyber world? And like, just let me know till the time I'll just start this particular recording. Cancel this up, I don't know. Can anyone just say me what are the emerging trends? Okay. Data breaches. Anyone more? I'm just seeing that, like, don't worry, don't.
Scams.
Anyone can unmute. In fact, I'll be happy if you could,
Scams,
interact
scams.
with me. Can anyone say me? See, I just want a session to go a bit interactive.
Social
That's all.
engineering. Social engineering.
Oh, okay. Apart from that,
Mm,
Yeah, also as
Basically,
social media.
like ransomware and credit card frauds. The people who call and the data breaches that are taking or ransomware, anything.
okay. So ransomware is there. Uh, and can anyone, just give out the reason for that?
Because we are very familiar
That
with
people
the
are unaware of people.
Mm-hmm. Acha. Now, one another
Unaware
question.
of that.
What do you mean by unaware? I mean, what is awareness at first of all?
Basically, people
Awareness
know
is
what is
know
ransomware,
what
but mostly people get confused or get panicked at the time of prevention for those ransomware, or we can say
Okay.
data
How do you
breaches. That
create
what to do.
awareness? How do you create awareness?
Create aware.
I
The
just want
best.
one volunteer with me. I just, as of now, want one or two volunteers with me. And if I'm giving you a task, consider you are a speaker for a minute, and you want to make people aware of phishing links. I'm making you speaker for a minute. In place of me, you are a speaker for this session, and your topic is phishing awareness. So you want to make people aware of phishing. How would you do that?
Basically, many of you would be knowing about the phishing attack, that it creates a similar page which is a clone page, and when someone tries to log in like Facebook page, there is a phishing page. You try to enter your username and password, it goes to the hacker. So there are prevention like some companies say that we are from Facebook, and your account is being hacked or your account password has been changed, so please click on the link. So there might be something like the one error which we see, that the the mail cannot be sent from the personal email ID.
Okay, okay.
There may be
Just
some.
sorry for interrupting. Sorry for interrupting. To be very precise, I'm not asking what is phishing. I'm asking how will you aware. I know what is phishing. People know what is phishing. I am saying you to make others aware. So how will you do that?
Very basic
No, because there
Yeah,
are
first
some
thing
errors
is
in the
making
mail from which people can understand. Yeah,
Okay.
this is a
Yeah.
phishing
So
link.
what is the conclusion? What is the conclusion then? Can anyone
hello.
lead up? Yeah. 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 Yes. Yes. I'm. Yes. Lucky.
Hello. At the time of see the URL, we see that by that we अपन उनको अवेयर कर सकते हैं कि ना एक ही शक्ल दिखने वाले एक ही का नाम तो हो नहीं सकता।
हाँ, तो फिर आप
उसी तरह
बोलोगे क्या? आप लोगों को क्या बोलोगे? अवेयर करने के
उनको
लिए.
ये बोलेंगे कि उनके अगर अगर जल्दी भी हो या लेट भी हो, पर सही सही करना अपन के हाथ में होता है।
ओके, प्रीतम
और
पाटिल बोल
वही
रहा
चीज।
है, प्रीतम पाटिल जी ने बोला कि क्या चैट पे, हाँ, डू नॉट क्लिक ऑन दैट लिंक विदाउट नोइंग. And probably I'm sure Lucky, and who was over here, like who was speaking, I just cannot see the name, right, with this hackers logo.
Yuva.
Yeah, you are. So probably you both were trying to say me that this is a link and we should not visit it and this and that, right? So probably you will say to the people, ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए. Correct? Don't click on malicious link. This is a correct statement,
या या
right? Don't click on malicious link. Don't visit on malicious website. Don't click on email attachment. Don't download email attachment. Do not click on malicious website. This is awareness.
Probably we would say that just click on the websites which have identified SSL certificate.
Yeah,
That's
basically, okay. So what if a phishing website also has an SSL certificate?
Mostly we have seen in the phishing attacks, phishing
Somebody
mails
saying about
that.
virus total. ठीक है? Somebody saying about virus total. Okay, I'll come to that point as well. So the basically my ultimate point of bringing this topic so deep was to say you all that as a point of an awareness, you people will be like, don't do this, don't do that. This is how the general awareness works. Agree?
Okay.
Do you all agree?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Don't
sir.
click on
Yes, sir.
malicious website. Don't download email attachments. Agree?
yes, sir.
Cool. So what if I say you this is not at all awareness? The ultimate point is when you say to the people that do not click on that link, do not visit that website, even if you give them the reason that this is fake, this is malicious, even if you give them the reason, still it is not awareness. It is just, you could say, basically, you could say it as it is just a small step in making them aware. I mean, not even aware. If to be very honest, if you ask me, see, don't be offended, okay? I also do that kind of awareness. We at Anti Cybercrime Society, we do that kind of awareness. Indian hacker, like kindly mute yourself, okay? Thank you. So we at Anti Cybercrime Society ourselves do that kind of awareness where we say do not do this, do not do that. We follow the do not mentality. But in order to be actually aware, we have to come out of the do not mentality. The moment you say them, this is HTTP, this is HTTPS, जाओ virus total पे जाके scan करके आओ. अरे तो virus total पे scan, if the person will scan on that link on virus total, first of all, the person won't visit virustotal.com. That person will click on that link first. Ultimate point is if we follow the do not mentality, we are creative minds. We don't like do not. If we say do not, to be very precise, अगर मैं slang language में बात करूं तो चुल मचती है आंग में. क्यों क्यों नहीं करूं? And in that state we do it even more, right? Do's and don'ts mentality do not work at all. I know everyone is doing that. That is needed. I mean, that is a general one.
Very true, sir.
But एक सिंपल सी चीज है, when you say people do not do this, first of all, we are not somebody to say do not do or do not do. It's their life, their rules. First of all, सीधा सीधा आंसर तो यही आ जाता है, बराबर? सेकेंड थिंग, इवन इफ इज दैट द केस कि हम तुम्हारी भलाई कर रहे हैं, इस पे क्लिक मत करो, तुम्हारा भला कर रहे हैं, फिशिंग है, ये है, वो है. अरे मेरे भाई, तुम जब मेरे को बोल रहे हो डू नॉट, मैं तो सबसे जाके पहले करूंगा क्लिक. क्यूरियोसिटी, क्यूरियोसिटी है जिसको हम स्लैंग में बोलते हैं ना. यहाँ पे बहुत सारे कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स भी होंगे, स्कूल स्टूडेंट्स भी होंगे, तो क्या है, मेरे को उनके लेवल पे भी बात करना पड़ता है, राइट? तो अगर मैं उनके लेवल पे जाके बोलूं तो चुल मचती है ना आंग में, भाई क्यों ना बोल रही है, देखूं तो सही क्या है भाई इसमें, राइट? दिस इज अ रियलिटी. नाउ टू बी वेरी प्रिसाइज, if we move on to the further part, let us keep this awareness topic as of side. We'll continue this topic, we will backlink this topic later in the PPT. Let us go back to the PPT, and I had asked you a question about trends in the cybercrime. So थोड़ा ट्रेंड पे बात करते हैं अभी. ट्रेंड है, क्या चल रहा है साइबर वर्ल्ड में, क्या ट्रेंडिंग है. So we'll see that.
UPI fraud.
Yeah, I mean there are a lot of. First of all, अगर हम ट्रेंड की भी बात करें, अगर मैं उसके पहले एक जनरल साइबर वर्ल्ड की अगर मैं बात करूं, what mentality people have in terms of hackers, how people see आज के डेट में, if I'm talking about, I mean you all are young, but if you go back to an age wherein people are senior than us, or maybe our parents, our grandparents, our seniors, right? They are new to this cyber world. There is a technological, there is a generation gap. जनरेशन गैप तो है ही है, ऊपर से टेक्नोलॉजी गैप भी आ गया, which is adding more oil to the fire. Correct. So till now, what people see as hacking is something like this. I'll show you on the screen. अब मीम्स तो सबको पसंद है, तो मैंने सोचा मीम्स के वे में समझाते हैं. I don't know who you are, but if you can hack my Instagram, again, hack my girlfriend's Facebook account. We don't do over here. CSE boys after hacking the Wi-Fi. Hey Mayan, we are hackers. Mayan, do you know the hacking spelling? So basically, what is the ideology? Till now, what people think is, if he's a hacker or if she's a hacker, if he or she's into cyber security, a hacking world के अगर बारे में हम सोचें, तो there is one mentality that people have. It is very limited. The limitation is hacker है, मेरा वाईफाई हैक कर देगा, तो हैकर है. अरे मेरा इंस्टाग्राम रिकवर नहीं हो रहा है, हैक करके देना. ये लाइक साइबर सिक्योरिटी में है, तो क्या कंप्यूटर ठीक करके दे. एक क्या वाईफाई हैकिंग क्या यूट्यूब पे ट्यूटोरियल देख देख के वाईफाई हैकिंग क्या सीख ली भाई, खुद को हैकर बोल दिया, खुद को साइबर वर्ल्ड में मान गए, राइट. अल्टीमेट पॉइंट इज hacking world that we think this is the hacking world, it is quite different. The reality is far way different from all these things. बाजू वाले का वाईफाई हैक करना, फ्रेंड का GFBF का अकाउंट हैक करना, ये सब, it is not even 1% of hacking, right? Ultimate point is, what are the exact trends? If I go into the technical aspect of this presentation, let us switch over to the technical aspect, that what are the trends in cyber world as of now. And mostly I'll be talking about the years which are the current year, the 2020 and the past year. जो कुछ भी ट्रेंड बोलूंगा ना, वो ऐसा नहीं कि मैं 5-6 साल का पुराना स्टेटिस्टिक्स लेके आया हूं. It will be either of this or somewhere nearly 1 or 2 years behind, like उसी years के according में रहेगा. Number 1 is phishing. 85% of organizations have suffered from phishing. Nearly 1.5 million phishing links are generated each month. 78% people claim to be aware, yet they click on that link. It's very simple to understand phishing. There's a reason I went for phishing, and I wanted to know that what you people are saying. If tomorrow, for a minute or so, if you people are on the stage saying about phishing, it is but obvious the entire world is saying, you'll say the same. The padlock icon, HTTPS, this, that, fake link, tiny URLs, don't click on that, do not do this, this is how it works. All that is, everyone knows it. Everyone knows it, to be very precise. Lekin still, the very first thing that is there as a trend, and it was seen, especially in India, just in the year 2020, this year, everyone was at home. ज्यादा टाइम मिल गया टेक्नोलॉजी पे रहने का, क्या कर रहे, वेले बैठे हुए हैं और क्या करेंगे. करेक्ट. It was observed that there is 5 to 70% of increase in phishing attack just in India. I'm talking about. Okay. So coming to the original statistics, 85% of the organizations have suffered from phishing. 85% of organizations. I'm not even including the individuals over here. Individual count socho kitna rahega. Nearly 1.5 million phishing links are generated each month. Not even a year, each month 1.5 million links are generated. 78% of the people claim to be aware. हमको मालूम है ये सब, फिर भी हम क्लिक करेंगे. Why? An urge, an excitement, चुल मच रहा है. ठीक है. सेकेंड पॉइंट. अब दिस इज आर्टिफिशियल इंट्रूडर्स. हाँ, दिस इज नॉट अभी लाइक ये एक्चुअली आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस है, बट today's time artificial intelligence is converted into artificial intruders. एआई का गलत इस्तेमाल, द सेकेंड ट्रेंड. अब ये सब देखो तुम जरा. 10-year-old चैलेंज, नो मेकअप पोस्ट, कपल एंड सारी चैलेंज, डीप फेक्स एंड वर्स्ट रियलिटी. सेम ही, स्पेशली अगर यहाँ पे फीमेल कम्युनिटी भी होगी, सो ये जानना उनके लिए जरूरी है. अब ये कौन स्क्रीन प्रेजेंट कर रहा है? लाइक इंडियन हैकर, काइंडली स्टॉप प्रेजेंटिंग द स्क्रीन.
Hello. Hey guys, please don't
हेलो.
interrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you continue. So.
Like, cool. So the ultimate point is over here. Have you people heard about this kind of trends? No makeup challenge, sari challenge, especially if there is female community, female, if you know there's someone female who are attending this webinar. It is a sad reality basically, right? I'll tell you what, and don't be get offended by any of the things, okay? It is a reality, okay? I'm just being very straightforward with you all. I don't want that do not mentality wala awareness at all. I don't like it. If I wanted, मैं 5 स्लाइड बनाता. डू नॉट डू दिस, डू नॉट डू दैट, फिशिंग लिंक पे क्लिक मत करो, मलिशियस वेबसाइट पे डाउनलोड मत करो, हमेशा प्ले स्टोर से ऐप डाउनलोड करो, और हो जाता मेरा वेबिनार खत्म. बट आई डोंट वांट दैट. आई वांट स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड, सिंपल एंड प्रैक्टिकल स्टफ कि भाई ये है तुम्हारे सामने. Someone is in the chat. Screen not visible. Okay. Now it's visible, I feel, right? So I was showing this slide over here. Phishing, then artificial intruders. So I probably expect that at least the female candidates over here know about the sari challenge, no makeup challenge. Let me know yes or no.
Yes.
And why I'm saying female crowd, because sari challenge मैं थोड़ी ना साड़ी पहनूंगा, इसलिए I'm saying about female crowd over here. Yeah, where it comes to couple challenge, we are also included. Screen not visible. Let's stop presenting and I'll represent it once again. Okay. Allow. Now it will be visible. Yeah. So use of AI in a wrong way. I'll tell you the real time examples of this. This is way back when the sari challenge was introduced. Female crowd all over the globe were posting their pictures in the sari on Instagram stories and this and that, and hashtag sari challenge, hashtag sari challenge, hashtag sari challenge. And you know what these intruders were doing in the back end, using their nuisance knowledge of AI. They were actually taking these photographs, using AI algorithms on it to actually make the picture look in a such a way that that particular XYZ girl had taken up the pic without clothes. In simple terms, a girl who has posted a picture in sari using AI algorithm, converting that picture in a such a way that anybody can see that picture and claim that the girl hadn't wear any clothes. The same thing was happening with the AI challenge. Exactly the same thing was happening with the AI challenge. Sorry, couple challenge, I mean to say, right? So couple challenge में भी ये same चीज हो रहा था. Similarly, if you know about the 10-year-old challenge and all those things, what all these are basically the sources through which the cyber crimes are increasing, or the sources through which your information is taken. Simple, right? Now, the next trend, if I talk about ransomwares. So ransomware attacks doubled in 2019 compared to the previous year, and the trend of increasing the ransomware will continue this year as well, as the cyber criminals discovered code innovation. Means the new methods of hacking the system will come up. Similarly, the new methods of attacking the ransomwares will come up. And I don't know how many of you are aware about the medical systems being hacked via the ransomwares, and millions of medical data being shared, people dying due to the ransomware, right? Then the fourth one is a rise in 5G and IoT device and their connection with the network and the cloud are still quite weak. 5G also will increase the scope of smaller surfaces. So as we are moving towards IoT, imagine a time where street vendors will sell Alexa, and this is हाँ होगा ये एलेक्सा जैसा ही क्लोन तुमको रास्ते के चोर बाजार में 2-3 हजार का मिल जाएगा. IoT device, IoT powered stuff, IoT powered gadgets, home automation. पलंग पे बैठो, लाइट ऑन करो, लाइट ऑफ करो, पर्दा चालू करो, पर्दा बंद करो, टीवी चालू करो, टीवी बंद करो, सब कुछ अपने वॉइस के थ्रू. दिस इज रियलिटी. बट ये भी एक सबसे बड़ा सोर्स है फॉर द साइबर अटैक्स, राइट? अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट 5G इज कमिंग. 4G का जमाना भी जा रहा है, 5G का जमाना आ रहा है. It's not, that day is not far when each one of us will have 5G. एंड अभी जो लोग, फिलहाल मैं ये मॉडम से कनेक्टेड हूं, मेरे घर के इंटरनेट से कनेक्टेड हूं, अपने को वो डब्बा लेके बाहर फेंकना पड़ेगा, जिसको हम राउटर बोलते हैं ना, वो टेरेस के बाहर फेंकना पड़ेगा. क्यों? उससे डबल स्पीड तो मेरे को 5G देगा. करेक्ट? एंड दैट इज नॉट फार व्हेन ईच वन ऑफ अस विल कैरी 5G phones and 5G SIM cards in their pockets. Due to the expansion of that internet age even more, the attack surface will increase even more. जहां पे एक टाइम था, अगर तुम थोड़े साल पीछे जाओ, प्रोबेबली जो सीनियर्स हैं, जो बड़े लोग हैं, ये जहां पे ये जो ज्वाइन हुए हैं यहाँ पे आज के डेट में, उनको जरा तुम पूछना कि एक जमाना था जहां पे उनको महीने का 1.5-2 GB मिलता था, इफ यू ऑल रिमेंबर. एंड आज दिन का 1.5-2 GB मिल रहा है. 5G के जमाने में 3-4 सेकंड का 1.5-2 GB कंज्यूम हो जाएगा. बराबर है? तो ऐसे में एक नॉर्मल एवरेज यूजर है, वो दिन में कितना इंटरनेट कंज्यूम करेगा ना, जस्ट थिंक ऑफ दैट. एंड यूजिंग दिस इंटरनेट वो किस लेवल पे एंड किस बाउंड्रीज पे जा रहा है ना, जस्ट थिंक ऑफ दैट एंड सी हाउ एक्सपांडेड द अटैक सरफेस विल गो इवन टू द स्मॉल स्केल लेवल. ऐसा नहीं है कि भाई इसके पास स्मार्टफोन नहीं है तो ये हैक नहीं हो पाएगा, नहीं है, या इसको एक छोटा सा मैं एक छोटा सा इंडिविजुअल हूं भाई. मैंने क्या किया? मैं एक छोटा सा सीधे साधे घर के रहने वाला एक लड़का, दिन का थोड़ा बहुत इंटरनेट यूज करता हूँ, फेसबुक पे चैटिंग करता हूँ, इंस्टाग्राम पे DM देखता हूँ, हो गया मेरा काम. दैट सरफेस विल ऑल्सो इंक्रीज विद द अपकमिंग टाइम. करेक्ट? This is what this was about, you could say, the 5G and IoT. Going another और जो ट्रेंड्स अगर मैं आगे की बात करूं, बीप कार हैक. I don't know how many of you all know, but car hacking is also a very trending field these days. अभी कार हैकिंग की बात आती है तो इंटरनेट वाली कार तो सबके दिमाग में तो फिलहाल एक ही होती है, MG हेक्टर, द फैमिली थिंग. ये फैमिली थिंग कब हैकर थिंग में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है ना, मालूम भी नहीं पड़ता है. करेक्ट? सो कार हैकिंग इज इन प्लेस वेयर इन यू कुड से दैट in the coming years your car will increasingly become the choice for criminals to gain access. तो अभी जो दिमाग में रखता है ना अपने आज के डेट में, वाईफाई हैक करेगा मेरा, ये करेगा वो करेगा, कोई वाईफाई हैक नहीं करता है तुम्हारा. जो हैकर है ना उसके पास तुमसे भी अच्छा वाईफाई है, पहली बात तो. ठीक है? What they will hack your cars to gain access to your personal information. They will hack the cars. Sixth biggest trend is disgruntled employee. Insider threat जिसको बोलते हैं. अगर हिंदी मुहावरे में बोलूं, जिसके थाली में खाया उसी में छेद. Right? Each year there is each year I am saying, हर साल each year there is 10 to 15% of spike in cyber threats that are due to, actually they are occurred due to insiders. अंदर के ही लोग मिले हुए हैं और डेटा शेयर कर रहे हैं एक XYZ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का किसी XYZ और ABC ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के साथ में. दिस सिक्स ट्रेंड दैट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन लेवल पे अगर मैं बात करूं तो इट इज क्वाइट ह्यूज. Insider threats, disgruntled employees, right? Inserting, USB rubber duckies and, all those things, keyloggers, sharing data over other networks, compliance violation. If there are some seniors and know about all this stuff, all this technical stuff, they know the compliance violation policies and all, right? This is also a trend. Coming then to the next one, data breach. 164.68 million sensitive records exposed. In the first half of 2020, there were 540 reported data breaches just in US. First half of 2020, just talking about USA, 540 reported data breaches were there, in which around 165 million sensitive records were exposed. अब किसको मैच अच्छा लगता है क्या यहाँ पे? X is the number of breaches worldwide. Calculate the value of X now using these numbers. We had studied maths, right? We have some kind of, sums. The value of I is this. The value of Z is this. Calculate X. अब जाओ X को ढूंढो. If 165 million records are just stealed using the data breaches in US, and calculate the value of X. I mean, just calculate the number of data breaches वर्ल्ड वाइड, और सिर्फ इंडिया का भी देखो तो कितना होता है वो. देन देयर इज वन मोर emerging field, drone hacking. As this is an emerging technology which is not currently widely outsourced, yet it has become a major attack vector for intruders. People, ये सब मैंने क्यों बताया? First of all, why I said all these things? I'm not here doing a career counseling thing that इन सब फील्ड में जाओ और पैसा कमाओ. I said all these things just because you all should know that the cyber world that we are assuming right now is not even the 1% of what we are thinking. बाजू वाले का वाईफाई हैक करना और क्या मेरा GFBF का अकाउंट हैक करना, दिस इज नॉट अ साइबर वर्ल्ड. Cyber world is all this what I said: car hacking, IoT hacking, drone hacking. These are the emerging trends in the cyber world, or these are the emerging cyber crimes that are there today, right? So why I said all this? Just to make you aware that this is the reality of cyber world, right? This is the reality of attackers. This is the reality of intruders, right? अब कमेंट में है ना बहुत सारे ऐसे मेरे को मिलेंगे, मेरे को मालूम है, ये भी होता है, उसमें वो भी होता है, इस फील्ड में ये भी है, वो भी है, और मेरे को भी मालूम है. बट आई वॉन्ट एन आंसर फ्रॉम यू ऑल. इतना सब हो रहा है, इतने सारे खतरनाक लेवल के ट्रेंड है. किसी का फोटोग्राफ तुम डालो कपड़ों में, उसको बिना कपड़ों के कर देते AI वाले लोग. एक लिंक क्या भेजी, तुम्हारी पूरी जन्म कुंडली निकाल देते हैं, राइट? तुम्हारा सालों का स्टोर किया हुआ डेटा सेंसिटिव दैट इज देयर इन योर लैपटॉप और PC, दे जस्ट वाइप इट आउट विद जस्ट वन ransomware, right? Probably you are there on thousands of social media platforms using the same password or the similar password, and there is one data breach. In the plain text they could see your username and password, and they could identify the same password is used in which other social media websites. Alexa, Google Home, kitne IoT devices we are using day in day out. Even if a single of them is hacked, your entire network that is there can be, wiped off. We know all these things. Can anyone tell me still why they are increasing? जब इतना अवेयरनेस है, इतना जागरूकता है, इतनी सुरक्षा है, still why it is increasing?
Because we are still negligent about all these things. We know all these things, but people don't care to uh, give knowledge or share this knowledge to other people.
Exactly. And we are negligent in terms of what, basically you could elaborate?
नेग्लिजेंट इन द सेंस कि अरे अपने को कुछ नहीं होने वाला है, इट विल हैपन टू अदर्स, यार हम लोग तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं करते, वी टेक ऑल द प्रिकॉशंस एंड एवरीथिंग, बट दैट इज नॉट द केस.
एग्जैक्टली. सो दिस इज वन फैक्टर. ऐसे में आप लोगों को 6 या 8 फैक्टर्स बताऊंगा. कोई और बता पाएगा? एक फैक्टर हो गया इग्नोरेंस. ओके. ओनली मैं फिलहाल तो एक ही सब, लाइक एक सेंटेंस में मैं बोलूंगा व्हाई दिस इज हैपनिंग. हमको हमारे डेटा की कदर नहीं है. वी आर, you could say, uncared. We are not thinking about the data that we own in the cyber world. I want an honest answer from you all. A very honest answer. पेट्रोल पंप पे वो लकी ड्रॉ वाले आते, मोबाइल नंबर मांगते, देते हो क्या तुम लोग? नहीं देते. रियलिटी में किसी ने आधार कार्ड का कॉपी मांगा वेरिफिकेशन के लिए, देते हो क्या?
No, no, sir.
नहीं देते. रियलिटी में अगर किसी ने ईमेल पूछा कि भाई तुम्हारा ईमेल बताओ, ये काम है, जो भी whatever, देते हो क्या? या अगर देते भी हो तो देने से पहले 2 बार सोचते हो क्या? रियलिटी की बात कर रहा हूं, रियलिटी की, फिजिकल वर्ल्ड की. डू यू इवन थिंक? या वी डू थिंक? वी डोंट शेयर. व्हाई देन इन साइबर वर्ल्ड? ओके, सो एम आई, या वी आस्क देम, किसने अथॉरिटी दी है? हु आर यू टू आस्क? एंड व्हाई द हेल वी आरसेल्फ गिव दैट आइडेंटिटी अदर टू अदर्स इन द डिजिटल वर्ल्ड? ईमेल दे देते हैं, साइनिंग, बस मांग लिया, दे दिया, राइट? Yeah, sorry. There is some network issues. I already said in the start that there could be some network issues today at my place, right? So I'm back and I'll just start sharing the screen once again. And we were talking about that point, that why then, if we are verifying everything in the physical terms, then why not in the digital terms? This is the very that we are negligent. Coming back to the PowerPoint, let me know if the screen is visible. Okay. So security improves, technology changes, yet the weakest layer of security are we humans. It is being said humans are the most intelligent animals. But there is always a balance at the same time. Humans are the most foolish animals, and that is a reality. We are intelligent, that is not a point. At the same time, we are the most foolish animals also, that is also a point. Right? Now, what all it leads to, basically, what exactly this factor is all about? It's all about trust. And don't think which trust I'm saying about. I'm saying of digital trust, to be very precise. Okay. So I'm saying of digital trust. Okay. I want you all to say me that if we want, you know, to include someone in our life, I'm not saying in that sense only. Yeah? Don't start giggling in the background. I'm saying as a friend or anyone, as a mentor or anyone. If we want to include them in our life, I'm talking about the real world, in the physical world. We go and spend time with them. We take a time and then we trust. और नहीं एक ही दिन में trust आ गया. Is it such? एक ही दिन में trust आ गया. ऐसा तो होता नहीं है, right? It doesn't work like this in the real world. We spend the time. We kind of we say have an interaction with them, right? अगर मास्क नहीं पहना होता है आज के डेट में तो हम दूर भाग जाते हैं, ट्रस्ट ही नहीं करते हैं, right? The point is, to be very precise, why don't we follow the same thing in the cyber world then? What's the issue? Over here in the cyber world, we are being played with the digital trust. Trust is defined. Trust is defined as to have confidence or faith in hope in someone or something, as per Google Baba. Google defines trust like this. But we as intruders, or we could say the cyber criminals, defines the trust like this. Trust is the key of your emotions. If you can digitally fake trust, you win. Tomorrow, I don't present myself as Durvesh. I present myself as someone else. Probably I present myself as Sheikh Sultan. Okay. I come and enter as Sheikh Sultan. I enter that identity on my social world. Who will even come to verify that I am Sultan or not? No one. No one will come. They will believe. Tomorrow, if Cyber World organization calls me for the webinar, they will say, Sultan sir, आप free हो क्या webinar लेने के लिए? Correct. It is very damn easy to gain trust in the digital world. Damn easy. This is where the exploitation point lies, right? And what is the root cause of it? ये क्यों हो रहा है? It is because of the unfair evolution. So, हमने ये डायग्राम हमारे बचपन में देखा रहेगा बहुत बार. How the humans are evolved. And this is the 2020 evolution of human world. ठीक है? To be very serious, अब थोड़ा ऑफ टॉपिक पे अगर हम बात करें कि अगर एवोल्यूशन की अगर हम बात कर रहे हैं, it was a time where we people. Okay, so again some network. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So there was a time wherein we people used to wait for letters. चिट्ठी चिट्ठी आई है right? We used to wait for letters. क्या लिखा है चिट्ठी में? The time changed, we moved on. It was then comfortable for every human being to travel. It was affordable for every human being to travel. Then we started traveling, correct? When we started traveling, we used to go to homes. We used to go to each other's home, right? Just so we used to go to each other's home. And do you even remember, like ask your parents, grandparents, that in that time हम क्या फोन करके जाते थे क्या? मिलने से पहले नहीं जाते थे, सीधा टपक जाते थे. हमको मालूम है खाने को मिलने वाला है, झप्पी मिलने वाली है, हार्ट वार्मिंगली सब लोग इनवाइट करेंगे. कोई ना नहीं बोलेगा भाई क्यों आए, मुंह चढ़ा के नहीं बैठेगा. At that time, Athithi Devo Bhava was getting its real sense of meaning. Time changed, generation changed, cycle went ahead, It was a time when the digital era came into existence. दिन का 1.5 GB मिलता था, उसमें व्हाट्सअप व्हाट्सअप थोड़ा बहुत चला देते. एक आदत जो बदली कि जो हम फोन करके पूछते थे, हाँ भाई कैसे हो, क्या क्या हाल चाल है, दैट गॉट कन्वर्टेड इनटू गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड नाइट, खाना खाया जी, क्या खाया जी, ठीक है सब. इट कन्वर्टेड इनटू दैट. Time changed, cycle went ahead. Then it was a time of video call, as you are seeing me as of now. Anyone sitting in the world can video call anyone and see, like, in that small screen, that how are you and everything is fine and all, right? सब कुछ जो चल रहा था, meeting and all those things, changed. Then there came a time the cycle evolved again. Slang, जो ये, okay, so yeah, okay, cool. So that was a time that people started having video calls, right? Wherein people used to see each other on their screens and all those things. Cool. Then there came up to a time where slang came into existence. Short forms came into existence. GM, GN, KKRH, right? And there are I'm very bad at short forms. And people who write short forms to me also, I hate it. I just say them, what it takes to write a full form. Can't you type? I am not aware of many short forms, especially the string ones. GUDN8, good night, and all those things, right? There came a time of short forms. People went so lazy that they can't even type that I want to say you good morning, have a nice day. No. GN, HAV, NYC, DA by day. Done. So you're saying that person, good morning, have a nice day. In the morning when he'll open up the WhatsApp, it will take around for 5 minutes of time to even figure out what you're trying to say. Isn't that funny? Then came up an evolution that we are living in today. Emojis, memojis, right? Okay, so yeah, emojis and memojis. There came up a time of emojis and all those stuff, right? Now what happens? Whatever we want to say, just go to that emoji tab, send the emoji, the feelings are conveyed. If you are angry, send that angry emoji. If you are sad, send that sad emoji. Send that stickers. Emotions are now conveyed via stickers and emojis. We humans are evolved. So why I said this thing, first of all? You people will ask me, is it terko na lena na dena? What you are concerned of? Right? What you are bothering in that? I am not bothering. But the ultimate point is, when this evolution graph was going up, this is where the quality or the eagerness to, or the skill to trust someone came down to zero due to this evolution. This word trust, in Hindi we call it bharosa, got so vulnerable due to this evolution that today is the root cause of all these things that you are seeing today, right? We call it digital trust asset, to play with the trust digitally. Everyone is digital, so why can't the trust be digital? And the root cause of all these things, again, why all this happening? Just because we are unaware. So probably the young people will like this stuff now over here. Unaware was an imposter. So are you unaware, or you just like to sell the data? Right? Basically, awareness is a key factor. So there are two possibilities. First possibility is, if I'm talking about when I was talking about the generation gap, right? So the age group of the like the people who are senior to us, right? In that case, they are unaware. That is a problem. In our case, we are aware, but as I said, chul machi hai. We are careless because of this evolution that is going on. And I don't know what evolution will come in the next. Probably in a few years, we won't even have smartphones. Right? We'll just take this hand, will write GM over here, swipe it, and that message will be sent. Like what all we could imagine, right? The technology is evolving so much. Ultimate point is, first of all, we need to be aware. And if we need to be aware, we need to come out of that do not mentality. Do not mentality. When we come out of that do not mentality, at that point of time, we can say that we are becoming aware. If it that not the case, we are still in the do not mentality. And if we are still in the do not mentality, and we are saying others that this is don't do this is don't do that, then we are not creating awareness. We are just increasing the cyber risk. We are just increasing the cyber risk, because when we say do not, we are the ones who will actually do it. Correct? Now, coming to more interesting points, as I already said, that the weakest link that yet remains is the human layer. It doesn't matter drone hacking is in place or car hacking is in place or whatsoever is in place. How this manipulation of this psychology takes place, or on what factors, some of us said via the audience, ignorance. I'll tell you more factors like that, and you can compare it with the real world. Okay, so the factors are owning space. The first factor, we need space. And इस space के चक्कर में we go so open in the cyber world that there is no limit to it, right? Why do we need kindly whosoever is unmuted, kindly just mute, right? Please take care of that you're not mute unmuted. Yeah, thanks. Having space. So we have here this term, I want space, मेरे को space चाहिए, give me space. What the hell this space is all about? But it's all about, see, we don't need space basically. Talking about psychological terms, it's not such that we need space. अरे इतना बड़ा रूम है, इतना बड़ा हॉल है, इतनी बड़ी दुनिया है, क्या स्पेस ही स्पेस है, जाओ ना, घूमो ना भाई. The only point is, we have an unorganized emotional balance, or you could say an unorganized mental balance. That's the reason we lose control of ourselves. This is the very first point that the intruders, the attackers, take as an advantage. Because you lose control of yourself, you start to open, you start to jump into those swimming pool which is not actually meant for you. Second point, your words against you. This is the second factor that cyber intruders use or take, and this is all about social engineering. It's not all about I'm doing a career counseling या बाबा के जैसे ज्ञान बांट रहा हूं. It's all about social engineering cycles. The emotional manipulation of human psychology, which is known as social engineering, and is the root cause of every damn cyber attack today. It doesn't matter which antivirus you are using, or what kind of technology do you have. Human layer yet remains the weakest point. So your words against you. Are you an introvert or an extrovert or an overreactor? So your words against you, it simply means how much you indulge, how much you are open. If you are introvert, you will be less, involving with others in other things. If you are an extrovert, you are wide open. And this overreactor, high level legends, right? Reacting to everything for no reasons. And generally, we young people follow in that overreactor category, high level legends. Why? Again, chullu machi hai, an urge, right? Ultimate point is, we need to be introvert in the cyber world and extrovert in the real world, and it's completely opposite. Today, the cyber world is affecting the way we behave, right? Next comes up the point of guilt. Kind-hearted victims are easily vulnerable. Using social engineering, they manipulate the mind in such a way that we feel guilt of ourselves. Can anyone recall a real-time example of guilt? Can anyone recall a real-time example of guilt? Do you all remember the blue whale game?
Yes, sir.
What was happening? The young children are feeling guilt that if I won't do this, this will happen to my parents. If I won't do this, something bad will happen. Right? In fact, whatever qualities I'm seeing as of now over here, you can relate a real time cyber attack to it easily. You can easily relate to real time cyber attacks. Cool. Anger. People usually make wrong decisions in anger. Have you heard this quote? It is not something SE they have said. It is real. Anger is another quality where the exploitation takes place, where social engineering takes place, where the human mind manipulation takes place. All these points I'm not just saying, yeah, this is all of social engineering. It is all part of social engineering. These points, if there are present, or if these are vulnerable points inside you, whatever technology you use, you will be hacked. Some or the other day you will be hacked. Right? Anger. This anger, you could say, makes us react to certain things in a certain way that we are giving out information. Anger means what? A reaction. Using that reaction, we can study the human mind, that why are you angry or why you are not angry. Correct? Coming to the next 4 points. Confidence or overconfidence. So basically, there is no confidence in security and digital world. You should always remember this, but we don't tend to see this. We tend to overlook this. Confidence. Like, kya hoga? I'm just a small player. The cyber world is so big. Cars are getting hacked and drones are getting hacked. I don't have an MG Hector. I don't have a drone also. I have just a small Wi-Fi, and I'm the day-to-day normal task I'm doing. Nothing else I'm doing. How can I get hacked? This is confidence. Right? Surprises, offers, schemes, big billion days, and big billion laughing days, and whatever surprises. That also is a part. And I'm not even talking in terms of cyber world. All these qualities are in the terms of human nature. Right? So if there is some negative surprise, it will tend to lead you in a panic situation. So you will react to those things fast. You will react to it immediately. Right? And that surprise, when added up with a time limit that this scheme is expiring in so and so days, claim within the next few hours. My God, the deal is expiring. Shit, I have to claim. Today, if you see, whatever the cyber attacks are happening, they are so advanced. People are creating these links such an easy way, in a such an easy way, and they are so fulfilling to the human eye. But can you see the backend stuff? Can you observe the backend stuff? It is our psychology. It is our convincing factor that is making us do that. Today, if you observe, if an attack wants to be successful, it needs human involvement. Without human involvement, no big attack can be successful. And what creates this human involvement? All these factors that I'm saying you now. Right? Then comes the point, criticism, cyberbullying, impersonation, threats. All these are the points of criticism, which you could say the female crowd faces a lot in the cyber world these days. Cyberbullying, impersonation, criticism, a lot. And you could have observed this also. Right? We tended to ignore these things. But the person who is actually been into that situation, that female who is been into that situation where her Instagram account is being stalked and she's being cyberbullied on Instagram, due to the generation gap, her parents are saying that close the Instagram, which is not the solution. Right? And we tend to take it, ignore like another cyber case. It's not another cyber case. It's just a female who knows at that point of time what feeling she is going through. Clear? Okay. So it's just about that how we do takes the thing seriously, right? Now the last, I'll just add up to the last: doubt and ignorance. There are 2 points. We either doubt, we have a doubting factor ke hoga jane de, we'll see, and we have ignorance. We are just careless about the cyber world. We are just careless about what data do we own. We don't understand that what information we do have. Probably your own information is more in the cyber world than in the reality, right? Willingly or unwillingly, you have shared more information in the cyber world, correct? Then there I'll talk about the concept of cyberspace and anonymity. And this picture over here, I would like to give credit to Mr. Vikas Rasdan sir. I don't know if they are there in the webinar today, right? So he's the one who have actually created this amazing photograph. I've just cropped it a bit, right, so that I could emphasize on the things. So credits goes to him for this amazing picture, Vikas sir. Okay, he is actually indulged with us in ACCS, right? And you could say we see him as a senior. So the ultimate point is, if all these people accounts are getting hacked, then your can be easily too. We don't have to ignore this stuff. So here comes the concept of cyberspace, which I almost say in my each and every webinar, that we think that cyberspace is not an actual space, but yes, cyberspace is an actual space because it affects the way we behave in reality. I want anyone volunteer as of now who has more than 500 followers on Instagram or more than 1,000 followers on Instagram. Can anyone unmute and say? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have, sir. 700 followers.
Okay, 500 followers. Sultan, if you could cooperate with me and say me that you have 500 followers, today you are posting up your picture, okay, and you get 480, 450 likes, how will you feel?
I feel it's little bit sad, sir.
You will feel
Sometimes sad. Sometimes I feel sad. Like क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है? इतने सारे followers हैं.
you have 500 followers. Out of that 500
Yeah,
followers,
yeah.
you are getting 450, 400 likes. How do you feel?
Like मुझे तो sad आता था थोड़े देर. Like क्यों ऐसा कर रहे हैं? थोड़े इतने सारे followers हैं, थोड़े likes हैं बोल के थोड़ा तो कुछ
नहीं
बताओ.
यार, ये तो मैं तो खुश होता यार. I would be happy. Okay, so you're trying to say, Sultan is trying to say that he has 500 followers, and if he gets 450 likes, still he will ask that where is that 50? Sultan, yaar, come on, hats off, brother. If I was having 450 likes, I would dance and distribute pedas in all my society. Okay, jokes apart. And what if Sultan just say me that you have 400, 500 followers, and you post up a picture and you get 20 likes? How would you feel?
नहीं बोल सकता था कैसा रहता कि I can't say.
Very sad and depressed. Correct?
Yeah,
I don't want to
somewhat.
eat food today. I don't want to eat food today.
No, sir, not like that.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not pointing out towards you, but
Yeah.
there are various lot of examples, right?
Yes, sir.
Ultimate point is, we are so involved in the cyber world that everything sees us in the everything is that heart of Instagram, everything that like of Facebook, that is the only life. Yeah, one thing, when you'll actually go up and land up in the hospital someday, it out of your 500, 100,000 lakhs followers, nobody will even come and meet you. Nobody will even come and know that you're into the hospital. It will be your own parents that will be there beside you. Right? We don't understand this stuff. We have involved ourselves in so much of the cyber world that today cyberspace is affecting the way we behave and live in the real world. And why? And also why this cyber intruders, and why also we feel that we are king in the cyber world, nothing will happen, because we feel that we are anonymous. We feel that there is anonymity. There is no anonymity. We don't understand that whatever we are doing in the cyber world, we are leaving our footprints behind. Okay, and we don't realize the data that we are sharing online to the cyber world. Correct? Now, the ultimate conclusion is we should always be aware that what we are sharing with others and on what basis we are sharing with others. And we have, dashed, amazing dashing Instagram bios with born on this day, wish, cut a cake on this day, a king was born on this day, a queen was born on this day, daddy's princess was born on this day. I have this kind of amazing Instagram bios, and I went to this college, and the college name and the school name and what I like, mostly Saint ka fan, and Sakta Londa, and you got the point what I'm trying to say. Just go and yourself visit your Instagram bio and see what you have written, right? With that heartbreaking emojis and fire coming out. Arre, yaar, ekdam, what a scene, man, right? But do you know, just by reading that Instagram bio, your 10 to 15% of the information or even more can be collected via there itself. I can easily come to know what you like and what you don't like. I can easily come to know when you were born. I can easily come to know what was the birth year. I just have to manipulate you in such a way with that your own information, that what you like based on your likes and dislikes that you have shared. We are sad, we post on Instagram. Yeah, like reels are right now. TikTok nahi hai to reels aa gaya hai, right? The point is, if we are bored, anyone up, ask me a question. That that sticker of Instagram. Ask me a question that we put up on story. Polls. We create polls. What do you think about me? Are yaar, why are you concerned what others think of you? You are happy. Think of yourself. That's all what matters. What your parents think of you now, first think that. And then come to that point what others think about you. If you are successful, you are getting the money, you are earning, you are living your life, it doesn't matter what others are thinking of you. Ultimate point is, we ourselves are giving the chance to the cyber world to take our data. So the point number one is data that we are sharing, and the point number two is all those psychological 8 points that I said. These 2 points, any cyber attack can be done. How much emerging the technology is, and this will continue till for years and years, because humans are the weakest layer of security, and it is very easy to manipulate the human mind. And you want to see the examples? You want to see real-time examples? I'll show you statistics. We at Anti-Cybercrime Society conduct R&D. Inside the R&D department, we do surveys about different awareness stuff, and I'll show you result of one of the surveys, the real survey that we had conducted at Anti-Cybercrime Society R&D wing. Real survey. Okay, according to the survey that we ourselves conducted. I'm not even saying of that Google, we copy pasted that Google statistics. This is the real survey that we conducted. How regularly do you check for updates for your antivirus software? 69 responses, probably in just 3 or 4 days, and more and more people are actually giving out the results, right? So what is there in the comments? Okay, yeah. So I'll show you the result of the surveys. How regularly do you check for updates for your antivirus? Weekly, fortnightly, monthly, or never? 37% people never check for antivirus updates. 27 monthly, fortnightly तो कोई है ही नहीं, and weekly. Add 37 and 27, like add almost 30 and 40 and 34, 5. Around 70 of the people, like, at least they don't see, or they ignore. How often do you change your password of your social media account? Monthly, 29%. Never, 29%. 30% of the people don't even change the password of their social media platforms. 6 months, 30% people. Yearly, 14% people. Right? And that too, we don't know how many people have answered this honestly. Huh? You can then, change the statistics according to the reality. How much you are aware of cyber security? Here is the big gap. Not at all, 7%. Very much, 20%. A bit. And this part over here is quite dangerous. If you are not at all cyber aware, that is okay. Means you are using Nokia 3301 Dabba. If you are very much aware, then you are legend. And this is the most exploiting part. A bit aware. Half knowledge, always dangerous. Correct? Then, do you know what phishing is? So 50-50. 50% people don't even know what is phishing. Do you use any antivirus software to protect your PC? 65% of the people do use antivirus software to protect their PC and still are hacked. Still, it will take just a minute, not even a minute for me to just make them click on the file and enter in their system. Doesn't matter what Quickhill and Kaspersky do you have. And you know what, this service, it is not conducted of 60, 70 old age aunts and uncles that we had conducted this survey. I'll just crop it and I'll zoom in that what is the age gap that we had conducted this survey. The people who took part in this survey, 82% of the people were in the age of 18 to 25. Maximum, the next maximum was below 18, and there are hardly few who were above. ये अपने हाल है तो जो बड़े हैं उनके सोचो भाई, राइट? दिस इज
हेलो
अ रियलिटी. यस,
हेलो
यस.
पूर्वेश सर, एक क्वेश्चन मैं ही पूछना चाहूँगा. लाइक सर, एक सिनेरियो, जैसे एक सपोज सिनेरियो, जैसे हम बोर्डिंग पास लेते हैं, ट्रैवल करते हैं हम फ्लाइट में, तो एक बोर्डिंग पास लेते हैं हम, ठीक है. तो वो हम बहुत सारे लोग हैं बोर्डिंग पास को एज ए फेंक देते हैं बाहर, ठीक है, मतलब ट्रैवल करने के बाद. तो उसमें से हम कितना % इंफॉर्मेशन विक्टिम का निकाल सकते हैं, वो बताएंगे इसके बारे में?
Basically, if you are traveling in a flight and you have that boarding pass, that sticker that airport people apply on you, which has a QR code on it, if you just throw away that boarding pass with that, along with that QR code, and if I just scan it, I could say around 90 to 95% of our information goes from there, including
Yeah,
from which
exactly.
bank did you paid, which card did you use to pay, where did you went, from which flight did you went, what were the whole destination, every damn information just via that boarding pass. Array, we are not so rich that we travel in the flight. Okay, we are not that rich. Today, after this webinar, go to accounts.google.com, accounts.google.com, inside your history and activity, and just see the amount of information Google has about you. Which websites did you open, which YouTube link did you open, which video did you saw, when did you unlock your smartphone, which smartphone do you have, and when did you unlock your smartphone. That information also will Google show to you. I'm serious. And you're like, when? Why didn't say Google to take this information? You didn't say Google, but when you created a Google account, did you read the privacy policy? Did you read what it's all saying? No, we didn't. Just yes, 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 continue. It was asked all about all these things, that what information do you want to share. And just this is of Google. Tech giant, secure tech giant. Imagine you're signing up on so many websites like this every day. Do you even know that those websites are secure as Google? Or even if your one Gmail account is hacked, your entire life is hacked. 2 years ago, at which place did you went? That also I can see using your Google account, using your Google Maps timeline. When did you unlock your smartphone? Which apps do you have on your smartphone? When do you use them? For how much time do you use them? Everything I can see. Correct? So I won't be continuing further. I mean, whatever message I wanted to convey, I have conveyed from my end. Right? You people are smart enough to understand what I was trying to say. So the ultimate point is, the PPT ends officially on this point of time. Thank you. Right? And the survey was conducted by Harshvardhan, who is an R&D intern with us at Anti-Cybercrime Society. So kudos to Harshvardhan for conducting this survey. And if you have any questions now, you could ask. Right? Let's leave the conclusion such as Bahubali 2. अब तुम सोचो conclusion क्या है? And I know you're smart enough. What message I wanted to convey, you're not smart enough now. Correct?
ओके गाइस, आपको जो भी डाउट है, जो भी क्वेरी है, प्लीज सर से पूछ लीजिए, अभी सर है, ठीक है.
Yeah.
और
Apart from
लास्ट में,
doubts, I would request Cyber World organization as well, and from my end, there is one small request that please kindly provide your feedbacks also. If you hated any point of anything in my PPT or in my speech, let me know. If you liked it, let me know. If you extremely liked it, then also let me know.
यस गाइस, वी आर ड्रॉपिंग ए फीडबैक फॉर्म, आप उसको फिल कर दीजिए, आपको एक डिजिटल सर्टिफिकेट भी प्रोवाइड हो जाएगा, ठीक है, जो जो प्रेजेंट है, और आप उसको जो भी आपका लेवल का जो फीडबैक लगता है सर को, जो समझ में आया आप उसको फिल कर दीजिए, ठीक है, और आपको जो भी डाउट है प्लीज अभी पूछ लीजिए.
Yeah, and also if you want to unmute and say your feedback, that also is fine. It will give me some, you could say, motivation. And if it's not nice feedback, then it will give me a chance to improve. So feedback form is shared. Okay. Anyone, any questions? Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, I have a query that when we have this one automatic save password in the in the sites like Google, when we go for login and all, they have we have the option to save the password, right? So in
Yep.
the next time when we log in, it will be like automatic, even if you forgot the password.
Right.
So what is the threat or in relation to the cyber security? Can you
Okay.
speak on it?
Definitely. So I'll show one amazing thing. Actually, I cannot show the practical demo, right? Because I'm not into my Windows system, right? But and I so basically, whenever you enter your password in a website or you sign up, the browser also asks you that do you want to save this password or no. And we generally have a habit of forgetting the password, so we choose yes. You know what? This is one simple pen drive with me. Okay. All I need to do is insert this pen drive just for a second, remove it, and all the passwords that are stored in a browser will come in this pen drive. Or if not, even if I don't have the physical access, I just need to execute one file in your system, and all the saved passwords from your browser will be there with me in my machine. So generally, I don't recommend to use the term of saved passwords. Not at all. Yeah, what I could share you is use a nice password policy. And I am not saying that use dollars and special symbols and all. Use a unique password policy wherein use phrases and sentences in your password. Why? Because it will create a damn long password. Second thing, it won't be easy to guess also in others' point of view. Third thing, you will remember it very well because it's related to you. If I was the one, it could be I capital, the first initial password letter I capital. I am Urvesh and I love technology. My password. Don't go and try. Huh? Don't go and try. This is not my password. Okay. But generally, I don't believe in this password savers and all because it's not at all secure. Not at all secure. So even if you're saving it in Google, if your Gmail account is hacked, everything, including our password, is also compromised. So kindly don't do that. If there is an actual need, take up a notebook and a pen, write down the password whatever you're writing, keep it in a lock, cupboard with have a lock. That is more safe, which I feel, because that book that you only can access physically rather than others, right? But digitally things, I don't believe in password managers. I don't believe in save the password in the browsers, and I won't even recommend it. Okay. And thanks for this amazing question, and I hope I was able to address that question in the best way I could.
Excuse me, sir.
Anyone, any else, any doubts? Yes, yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Am I audible?
या सर, मुझे क्वेश्चन पूछना था करके हम लोगों को अवेयर कैसे करें करके तुम मतलब ये लिंक पे क्लिक ना करो या कुछ। अभी कोई एक मतलब एक बंदा मतलब ऐसा सेशन नहीं ले सकता ना करके मतलब हर वक्त। तो हम डायरेक्टली अपने दोस्तों को बोलना चाहे या किसको भी बोलना चाहे करके ये सब से लिंक से दूर रहो, ये सब चीज से दूर रहो, तो कैसे बोलेंगे?
पहली बात तो किसी को बोलो ही मत ये सब चीजों से दूर रहो, क्योंकि मैं एक सिंपल सी बात बताऊं क्या, जब तक हमारे ऊपर बीतती नहीं है ना तब तक हमारे यहाँ पे अक्ल आती नहीं है। सीधी सी बात है। दूसरी चीज, पहली बात तो है ना, तुम दूसरों को अवेयर करने के पहले है ना, हमको सेल्फ अवेयर होना चाहिए कि हम ये क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं, क्यों नहीं करना चाहिए। और अगर जब दूसरों को अवेयर कर रहे हो ना, तो मैं तो बोलता हूं, ऐसा मत बोलो कि ये लिंक पे क्लिक मत करो, मैं तो बोलता हूं उनके सामने तुम खुद उसको लिंक पे क्लिक करके दिखाओ, और दिखाओ क्या होता है। इफ आई वॉज देयर taking a real time awareness campaign, I used to say that this is a link, don't click on it. I won't say don't click on this link. I'll be the one who will click on that link and show to the people that see my screenshots have taken just by clicking the link. My all photographs have been taken, and उनको मैं दिखाता कि देखो मेरे फोटोग्राफ सारे चोरी हो गए। इसको बोलते अवेयरनेस। फिर मैं उनको पूछता कि आप किसको इस लिंक पे क्लिक करना है, बोलो भाई। If I was the one taking awareness, I would have taken up a file, I would have executed that same file in my own system, and I would have showed them, see, my entire system is hacked now. And I would have said, how many of you would like to try this activity? This is called awareness. We are moving towards the practical world, and everything needs practicality. So awareness also needs practicality. Awareness with practical approach, good thing. Then you are doing awareness. Okay, any more doubts?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
गाइस अभी तक 19 रिस्पॉन्स आए, प्लीज जल्दी इसको फिल कर दो, अपना फीडबैक आपका कंपलसरी है, ठीक है। तो जल्दी से क्विकली फिल करो उसको। अभी 58 मेंबर्स आई थिंक मैं देख रहा हूँ। तो अच्छा, लिंक मैंने शेयर कर दिया चैट बॉक्स में, काइंडली फिल दैट as soon as possible.
Okay, so just reshare the link. Someone are
Yeah,
unable to access.
yeah, sure.
Like, just, reshare, like, because you are getting certificate. And like, generally we these days, follow behind certificates, right?
Yeah, sure.
Apart from that, it's not something that, you have to ask doubts live over here in front of me. Apart from that, if you have any doubts, after the session, or if you want to ask or say something personally, give the feedback personally, you got always ping Cyber World Organization to directly reach me out at anticybercrime.org or urvesh@anticybercrime.org. Feel free to, open up and come with your suggestions or questions or whatever. If not, you could also convey the same to Cyber World. They'll convey the same to me.
ओके गाइस, किसी को कोई भी डाउट हो प्लीज अभी पूछ लो।
सर ईमेल आईडी और बताइए।
URVESH Urvesh @anticybercrime.org, or just, search me up on Google, Urvesh Thakkar. You'll find everything, every contact details about me. I have left so bad digital footprints about me on
इंस्टाग्राम
Google.
पर, हाँ सर इंस्टाग्राम पर फॉलो करते हो आपको, तो उधर से हो जाएगा बात।
हाँ जी,
इंस्टाग्राम में
your voice is breaking.
चैट। सर एक्चुअली आई एम फॉलोइंग यू ऑन इंस्टाग्राम, कैन डू देयर आल्सो।
Okay, cool. Actually, can you just type it in the chat box? I'm not able to hear properly. Some people are still unable to access the feedback form. Just retry.
गाइस दिस इज फ्री टू एक्सेसिबल फॉर एवरीवन। तो एक बार दुआ से ट्राई करो आप दूसरे ब्राउजर से, मे बी आपकी मतलब जो होगी। ओके, 1 मिनट to try it 3 times. Okay, 1 second, let me check. Yes.
Okay, so I'll officially conclude the session over here now, and I'll just wait a minute or two more till, if someone asks the doubts, and then if, you all allow me, then I shall leave.
Yes, sure. Uh, गाइस अभी भी 23 रिस्पॉन्सेस हैं, प्लीज जल्दी भर फिल कर दीजिए आप जो जो रहता है, ठीक है।
Okay, thanks a lot, Abhinav.
अब किसी को कोई भी डाउट हो प्लीज अभी पूछ लो।
Yes, you can contact me on social media as well. There is no need to, that I'm just sharing my email, so you have to, be email. Emmanuel Rajkumar, I'll give you an antivirus for free, premium one. Still, it is of no use. You invest 165 rupees, or you invest 1065 rupees, or you invest 1 lakh 65 rupees. Still, things get hacked. Okay. So I believe there are no more doubts.
यस सर।
Okay, so we can officially conclude the session over here. And
यस
feel
सर।
free to connect with me even after the session if you want to, like anyone. Right? Just search up on Google Urvesh Thakkar. You'll able to see me.
यस श्योर सर।
You can reach out to me at any platform you wish. Yeah. There could be a delay in replying, but I'll reply for sure.
सर
Okay.
सर एक्चुअली सर एक चीज मैं बोलना चाहूंगा सर, आप जो सर अभी रिसेंटली आपका जो एसीसी एस में जो आपका इंटर्नशिप और जो आप चल रहा है सर वर्क, आप उसके अंदर थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन कर दीजिए तो इन सबको एक अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल जाएगी।
Basically, yeah, sure. So at Anti-Cybercrime Society, there are two basic internships, one for content creation, one for digital marketing, if anyone is not into the cyber world. If you're talking about the cybersecurity internships, then there are three types: aware talk, anti-phishing, and R&D. So we have our own anti-phishing portal, or you could say anti-phishing wing, wherein anyone can come up and submit a phishing website, and our team tries to take down that website legally. Okay. Apart from that, we have a R&D wing, wherein we have been doing research and development projects, where we give one topic and one survey to each one of you, and the topic is something out of the box, completely out of the box topic, and you will be given a time of 1 month to complete the survey and the topic, and accordingly you will be rewarded with a certificate, LOA, and all those other stuff. If you are interested in applying for any of these internships, you can directly ping me and I'll assist you for the same. Okay. So there is one thing for sure, there is no monetary benefit in any of these internships, but the experience you get, I promise you, if any one of you applying for the internship and will say me that it was okay, or it was the normal internship, then average internship, I'll stop conducting webinars. Written challenge. It's so unique internships. R&D and anti-phishing is common. R&D I'm talking about. Okay. Aware Talk. If you are applying for Aware Talk internship at ACCS, just within 1 month, I guarantee you that I'll convert you into an extrovert if you are an introvert. Open challenge. So just by this, you can now conclude how the internships are all about. But yeah, at the same time, they are tough also, because we are not seeking for money or just the certificate. We are seeking that if you are applying for the internship, if you are giving your 1 month of precious time, then you should gain something, right?
ओके सो अभी किसी को डाउट आई थिंक नहीं है, तो गाइस किसी को कोई भी डाउट हो
सर
प्लीज अभी पूछ लीजिए।
आई नीडेड टू आस्क समथिंग सर। आपका जो एंटी साइबर फिशिंग का जो इंटर्नशिप हुई थी, उसके अंदर आप लोगों ने कहा था कि हमें फिशिंग लिंक्स ढूंढ के लाने हैं। बट सर एक या दो तक तो ठीक है, बट बाकी ऐसे ढूंढे कैसे? क्योंकि फाइंडिंग देम इन टेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम।
That is a challenge, na? That is the internship challenge.
नहीं तो सर कुछ होगा कि आप इस तरीके से निकाल सकते हो, बाकी हम अपने आप देख लें कि
तो
एक स्पेसिफिक पॉइंट मिल जाए, क्योंकि बहुत लोग बिगनर्स होते हैं इसमें, जिनको सिर्फ ये पता है फिशिंग क्या है, बट निकालें कैसे ये नहीं पता।
मैं एक सिंपल सी बात बोलूं, अगर मैं तुम्हारे जगह पे रहता ना, मैं 10-15 व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में जाके बैठ जाता। मेरे को एक हफ्ते में है ना 10-15 फिशिंग लिंक्स आराम से मिल जाती।
एग्जैक्टली।
मैं 10-15 टेलीग्राम ग्रुप पे जाके बैठ जाता, मेरे को 50 के ऊपर फिशिंग लिंक्स आराम से मिल जाते हैं। अब ये कौन से व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप से और क्या है ना, दैट यू हैव टू फिगर आउट।
और फिशिंग लिंक्स के लिए कोई दिक्कत वाली बात है भी नहीं है। अगर तुम साइबर वर्ल्ड में हो तो तुम्हें पता हो कि लोग किस टाइप से ज्यादा
See,
फंसते हैं, कि
because
लॉटरी
reporting a
वही
phishing link is a
क्या नाम फंसते हैं
reporting a phishing link is a very common thing. Piyush is saying very, they are saying very right. फिशिंग तो ऐसी चीज है कि तो एक आम आदमी भी रिपोर्ट कर सकता है यार. यू आर इनटू द साइबर वर्ल्ड, यू शुड नो मच बेटर. Correct. That's the reason I am saying na internships at us are challenging. By the name we are saying collect phishing links. So that is the main thing. Then how we could collect it.
या गाइस, जिसको भी इंटर्नशिप के लिए अप्लाई करना है डायरेक्टली पिंग कर सकते हैं आप उर्वेश सर को, और इनकी वेबसाइट पे जाके विजिट कीजिए आप, वहाँ से डायरेक्टली अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, ठीक है? तो सर विल रिस्पॉन्स यू शॉर्टली.
So I'm seeing quite a lot of interns are already here. So
यस सर. सर आई एम आल्सो.
probably, Are yeah, you are not an intern, yeah, you are a member directly. Right.
R&D internship is free of cost, no sir?
Every internship is free of cost, and you also won't get any money for it. But yeah, the one thing is for sure, you will get a damn great experience.
Yes, sir. I'm needy for experience. Needy
Yeah.
and greedy.
Yep. Okay. So thanks everyone, and I believe that it's a time for me to leave and say you all a goodbye. Right.
या थैंक यू
So
सर, थैंक्स अ लॉट सर
okay, thank you so
फॉर
much. If you are facing any kind of doubts, kindly let me know on WhatsApp, whatever. If you are connected with me, social media, anywhere. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. Take care. Stay safe. Stay secure. Bye.
या
Jai
थैंक्स,
Hind.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू. जय हिंद सर.
Bye, Jai Hind, everybody. So,
Jai Hind.
concluding the meeting. Thanks for joining.
And guys, you have to fill the feedback form as soon as possible. And guys, if you have any query regarding this session, anything else about you want to ask, please directly ping us or directly ping to Race sir. और हमने सोशल मीडिया हैंडल्स को डाल दिया चैट बॉक्स में, डायरेक्टली आप जाके फॉलो कर सकते हो, अप्लाई कर सकते हैं जो आपको वट एवर यू नीड. ओके गाइस, आई थिंक दिस टाइम टू लीव ऑल्सो. अभी भी किसी ने फिल नहीं किया तो प्लीज जल्दी से फिल कर दीजिए उसको. ओके गाइस, थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइनिंग. थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइन. भाई आपको जो भी इन्फॉर्मेशन चाहिए हो आप डायरेक्टली पिंग कर सकते हो उर्वेश सर को, या हम हमारी को इन्फॉर्मेशन चाहिए, आप ऑलरेडी बहुत से मेंबर तो हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, और जिसको नहीं पता तो हमारा सोशल मीडिया हैंडल्स हमने पिंग किया हुआ है, सो आप चेक कर सकते हैं वहाँ जाके.
एक्सक्यूज मी,
यस.
ये वॉइस नंबर में क्या लिखना होगा?
वॉइस नंबर में 1 सेकेंड, लेट मी चेक. आप गूगल फॉर्म में. हेलो.
जी, यस.
ओके, मैंने वो देखा नहीं, मैंने एज इट इज गूगल फॉर्म अटैच कर दिया, उसमें थोड़ा एडिट करके चेक करता हूँ मैं. तो गूगल वॉइस इट्स हाँ, मेरे को तो कोई मिल नहीं रहा. आप एलेबोरेट करोगे कहाँ पर, कौन सा नंबर पॉइंट?
प्लीज रिपीट.
मतलब वॉइस मतलब किसमें, गूगल फॉर्म में मेरे को तो कोई दिखा नहीं है, आप जरा इसको दोबारा से बताओगे कहाँ पर?
यही लिखा है, वॉइस नंबर लिखा है एक.
वॉइस नंबर? तो
जी,
ऐसा तो कुछ मैंने अटैच किया नहीं है. आई थिंक व्हाई आर यू फेसिंग दिस सेटिस्फाइंग.
एक सेकेंड, ये जॉइन साइबर सुरक्षा वाला है शायद.
या श्योर श्योर. अच्छा, गूगल फॉर्म में गए हो आप, साइबर सुरक्षा वाले में ना?
जी जी
तो
जी.
उसमें आप अपना नंबर, अपना सेल फोन नंबर प्रोवाइड कर सकते हो, जिससे हम आपको डायरेक्टली कांटेक्ट करेंगे फॉर गूगल
ओके.
या. सो गाइज, जल्दी से फिल कर दो आप वो गूगल फॉर्म, तो उससे क्या है ना, एक फ्री वर्क फॉर्म बन जाएगा, तो उसके बाद आपको एक डिजिटल सर्टिफिकेट प्रोवाइड कर दिया जाएगा आफ्टर 1 to 2 days. And guys, we are running the cyber
अच्छा
world.
हेलो।
Yes.
अच्छा, ये साइबर वर्ल्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के बारे में थोड़ा बहुत बोलेंगे?
यस यस, जरूर, श्योर श्योर। एक्चुअली अभिनव, ये हमारा साइबर वर्ल्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन अभी एक इमर्जिंग मतलब कम्युनिटी है। मतलब कम्युनिटी नहीं, हम कह सकते हैं ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है। इसमें हम लोग 4 विंग को रन कर रहे हैं, ठीक है। 4 विंग: नूब हैकर्स कम्युनिटी, साइबर सुरक्षा, साइबर सैल्वेजर और साइबर क्राइम एजेंसी. So cyber noob hackers community basically, we are dealing with the challenges like ethical hacking, penetration testing, or bug bounty, or some CTF challenges. How to play and how to get involved in these things. Okay. Secondly, हमारा
ओके।
क्या है, साइबर सैल्वेजर में वी आर डीलिंग विद फॉरेंसिक्स, साइबर लॉस और साइबर फ्रॉड्स, नॉट साइबर फ्रॉड, साइबर फोरेंसिक्स रिलेटेड टू फोरेंसिक पार्ट. ओके. एंड इन साइबर सुरक्षा, जिसका
ओके।
हमारा सेशन है, साइबर सुरक्षा में हम क्या करते हैं ना, जो अवेयरनेस जो हमारा है, जितना भी अवेयरनेस आता है साइबर क्राइम, साइबर सिक्योरिटी के रिलेटेड, साइबर फ्रॉड्स, हम उसको कैसे टैकल डाउन करते हैं, टैकल करते हैं, ठीक है, और हम उसको कैसे मतलब मिटिगेट कर सकते हैं, उस चीज़ के बारे में हमारा पूरा 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 एक सेशन पूरा हमारा वर्कशॉप चलती है, हमारे उसके लिए सेशंस चलते हैं मंथली बेस और वीकली बेस, ठीक है। इसमें हम मतलब अवेयरनेस स्प्रेड करने की कोशिश करते हैं, लाइक हमारा कोई एक्सटर्नल स्पीकर हो गया या जो हमारे इंटरनल मेंबर्स हो गए उसके थ्रू। और हमारा जो लास्ट विंग है साइबर क्राइम एजेंसी, हम अभी वो हमारा रनिंग में नहीं है, ठीक है, बिकॉज ऑफ सम इंटरनल इश्यूज। हमारा जो लॉ एनफोर्समेंट एजेंसी से कांटेक्ट थोड़ा अभी मतलब है नहीं अच्छे से, जैसा हमारा होगा तो उसमें हम करते क्या बेसिकली, जो जैसे लाइक अभी हमने सुबह सर ने बताया, जो हमारा क्राइम होता है, फ्रॉड्स होते हैं, तो उसको हम कैसे डायरेक्टली हम कंप्लेन करते हैं, रिपोर्ट
हाँ।
करते हैं, तो उस रिपोर्ट करने के बाद वो उस चीज के ऊपर वर्क कैसे करते हैं, उस चीज के ऊपर हम काम करते हैं, ठीक है। तो हम उसमें अभी मेंबर्स को जोड़ रहे हैं एज अ
ओके।
हाई अथॉरिटी मेंबर, जो हमारे साथ काम करे और हमारे साथ एक लेवल पे काम करे, ठीक है। तो उस चीज पे हम कर सकते हैं, आप इनमें से कोई भी ज्वाइन कर सकते हो, आप एक बार साइबर सुरक्षा में ज्वाइन हो जाओ तो उसके बाद हम आपको शॉर्टलिस्ट कर लेंगे अकॉर्डिंग टू योर क्वालिफिकेशन, योर वे टू मतलब एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट जो आपका है, ठीक है। और आपको जो भी कुछ भी इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए हो, कुछ भी रिगार्डिंग साइबर वर्ल्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, आप एक बार गूगल फॉर्म फिल कर दीजिए गूगल साइबर सुरक्षा का, तो आप एक बार हमारे व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में आ जाओगे तो उसमें हम आपको पूरी डिटेल दे देंगे कि हम एक्चुअली कर क्या रहे हैं। और ये हमारा टोटली फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट है, नॉन प्रॉफिट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, तो हम वी आर नॉट मेकिंग एनी मनी फ्रॉम एनीवन या किसी से भी। ये बेसिकली कॉलेज और यूनिवर्सिटी स्टूडेंट्स के लिए हमारा इनिशिएटिव है। तो हमारा इसमें भी बहुत सारे कोलैबोरेशंस हैं, हमारे गवर्नमेंट से कोलैबोरेशंस हैं, प्राइवेट से कोलैबोरेशन है, सम एजुकेशन कंपनीज और एजुकेशन जो फर्म्स होते हैं उनसे हमारा कोलैबोरेशन है। तो हम ट्राई करते हैं अपना बेस्ट देने के कि आपको फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट एजुकेशन प्रोवाइड कर सके ऑन द साइबर सिक्योरिटी इन एवरी डोमेन। तो हमारे 4 बेसिक डोमेन होते हैं साइबर सिक्योरिटी में, होने को तो बहुत होते हैं लेकिन हमारा मेन हमारा 4 होता है, ठीक है, जो हमने नूब हैकर्स कम्युनिटी हमने नाम रखा है, साइबर सुरक्षा रखा है, साइबर सैल्वेजर रखा है और एक साइबर क्राइम। तो हम इन चारों विंग के थ्रू आपको इन्फॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड करने की कोशिश करते हैं, एजुकेशन प्रोवाइड करने की कोशिश करते हैं, ठीक है। और हमारी ये अभी जल्दी में स्टार्ट किया हमने लॉकडाउन के अंदर, ये अराउंड अप्रैल मार्च में स्टार्ट किया था हमने। तो वी आर ग्रोइंग सो फास्ट। सो हम चाहेंगे तो हमारे इंडिया के ऑलमोस्ट स्टूडेंट हमारे साथ जुड़ सकें ताकि हम उनको उनके बेनिफिट्स, हमारे अपॉर्चुनिटीज जो होती है, इंटर्नशिप अपॉर्चुनिटीज होती है, हम प्रोवाइड कर सके। अभी रिसेंटली हमारा क्राइम फ्री भारत के साथ एक इंटर्नशिप चल रही है, तो उसमें हमारा प्रोजेक्ट चल रहा है, तो हम उसमें 30 to 40 स्टूडेंट्स और कैंडिडेट हमने हायर किए हुए हैं, उनको हमने सेलेक्ट किया हुआ है अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर क्वालिफिकेशन। तो हम उस पर भी काम कर रहे हैं। तो आपको उसमें किसी में ज्वाइन होना हो तो उसके लिए आपको पहले साइबर सुरक्षा में आना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज बहुत सारे फॉर्म हो जाएंगे ना, आप कंफ्यूज हो जाओगे, ठीक है। तो हम वहाँ पर ऑफिशियली आपको ले सकते हैं। तो हमारे साथ वो आईपीएस मैथिली शरण गुप्ता, द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ एमपी, उनका प्रोजेक्ट है, तो मैं उसमें चीफ कोऑर्डिनेटर हूँ, तो आई एम डीलिंग दिस प्रोजेक्ट। तो बहुत वंडरफुल प्रोजेक्ट है, आपको किसी को भी उसमें ज्वाइन होना हो तो प्लीज लेट मी नो एनी टाइम। सो आई होप सबने भर दिया होगा ये फॉर्म। सो हेलो पीयूष, कैन यू हियर मी? हेलो।
Hello,
Yes.
sir. I want to ask, you told that they will provide internship. So, internship, what is the duration and the place, location?
देखो जो उर्वेश सर की जो इंटर्नशिप है वो 2 to 3 months होती है और ये वर्चुअल है, ठीक है, ऑनलाइन है। तो अभी तो ड्यू टू दिस कोरोना पैंडेमिक सिचुएशन, तो वी आर डीलिंग ऑल द इंटर्नशिप ऑल एक्टिविटीज वर्चुअली। तो अगर आपको हाँ, हमारी जो इंटर्नशिप चल रही है वो वर्चुअली है, वो ऑल टाइम वर्चुअली रहेगी, ठीक है, बिकॉज वी आर नॉट फिजिकली अवेलेबल एनी टाइम, कहीं भी किसी जगह पर। हमारा जब फिजिकली
Where I
अवेलेबल
can
होगा
see
तो
the options for to join the virtual internship?
योर सॉरी।
From where I can get the link to join the virtual internship?
यस सर, आई हैव अटैच्ड वन फॉर्म फॉर जॉइंट साइबर सुरक्षा, आप उसको फिल कर दीजिए, उसके बाद हम आपको शॉर्टलिस्ट कर लेंगे अकॉर्डिंग टू द क्वालिफिकेशन और जो भी वटेवर है, ठीक है।
Okay, sir.
यस। सो टुडे जो हमारा जो सेशन कंडक्ट हुआ है ये साइबर सुरक्षा की तरफ से हुआ है। तो हमारा जो ये साइबर वर्ल्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है दिस इज अ फेम बॉडी, ठीक है। जो फेम बॉडी मेन बॉडी है उसके अंदर 4 विंग्स आते हैं, मैंने पहले बताया हुआ, नो हैकर्स कम्युनिटी, साइबर वर्ल्ड और साइबर सुरक्षा, साइबर सैल्वेजर एंड साइबर क्राइम एजेंसी। तो आप इनमें किसी में भी इंटर्नशिप के लिए अप्लाई कर सकते हैं। जब हमारी इंटर्नशिप स्टार्ट होगी तो हम सब ग्रुप में पिंग करेंगे। तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आपको किसी एक में जुड़ना पड़ेगा, ठीक है, ज्वाइन होना पड़ेगा। तो आप कैसे भी ज्वाइन हो सकते हो, साइबर सुरक्षा इज गुड गुड वे टू ज्वाइन अस। किसी ने क्वेश्चन पूछा है, यस प्लीज शेयर व्हाट्सएप, प्रशांत सिंह। ब्रो एक्चुअली हम ऐसे किसी को व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप मतलब शेयर नहीं कर सकते, प्राइवेट थिंग। तो आपको उसके लिए पूरा एक गूगल फॉर्म भरना होगा विथ योर रिज्यूमे, आपका इंटरेस्ट क्या है, आपका एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट क्या है और आप उसमें करना क्या चाहते हो। उसके बाद हम आपको उसमें जब आप गूगल फॉर्म फिल करोगे आपके पास एक एक पॉपअप आएगा ज्वाइन करने के लिए, या मेल आएगा, तो आप वहाँ से डायरेक्टली ज्वाइन कर सकते हो, ठीक है। चलिए, एनी डाउट रिगार्डिंग मी एंड उर्वेश सर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, हमारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में कुछ भी हो तो आप पूछ लीजिए प्लीज। देवान शाह, सर आई filled cyber सुरक्षा group but I left it out. Okay, joining from, okay, no issue. Hello Piyush, can you hear me? Hello. Okay guys, I think it's time to leave. सो यू मे लीव नाउ। जिसने गूगल फॉर्म भर दिया है वो लीव कर सकता है, और जिसने नहीं भरा प्लीज भर दीजिए, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग। आपका फीडबैक बहुत जरूरी है, आपने क्या सीखा, ठीक है ना। तो वो दिस इज
हेलो।
वेरी कंपल। हेलो, यस देवांश।
सर मैंने गूगल फॉर्म फिलअप कर दिया था साइबर सुरक्षा का, बट मैं अभी लैपटॉप पे ओपन हूँ तो अनफॉर्चुनेटली मैं व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे ऐड नहीं हो पाया। तो
ओके।
इफ पॉसिबल देन
यस देवांश,
गिव मी।
देवांश मैं आपको जानता हूँ, साहब एसीसी के अंदर मेंबर है ना, मैं जानता हूँ आपको, डायरेक्टली लिंक सेंड कर दूंगा, ठीक है, नो प्रॉब्लम।
कोई बात वो देवांश। सर मैं इंटर्न हूँ सर, वो
ओके
प्रोजेक्ट लीड नहीं हूँ। ओके सर।
ओके ओके ओके, आप इंटर्न सीसीए क्राइम फ्री भारत में।
हाँ नहीं 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 सर, मैं अभी एंटी फिशिंग है ना सर का जो चल रहा है
यस
ना।
यस, हाँ हाँ हाँ।
हाँ, उसमें इंटर्न हूँ और अभी रिसेंटली एंटी फिशिंग में मेंबर बना हूँ। ओके सर।
ओके, नो इशू। देखो आपने जो गूगल फॉर्म जब फिल किया होगा तो आपकी जो ईमेल आईडी हमारे पास कैप्चर हो गई, ठीक है, हम आपको फिल डायरेक्टली मेल कर देंगे, नो नो इशू।
ओके सर। ओके।
ओके।
थैंक यू सर।
या यू वेलकम।
एंड सर ये जो साइबर सुरक्षा आपने लास्ट में बताया कि ये कुछ क्राइम भारत करके चल रहा है आपका, क्राइम भारत।
क्राइम फ्री भारत।
हाँ यस, तो उसमें सब ज्वाइन होना है तो क्या करना पड़ेगा सर?
उसके लिए देखो, आपको पहले साइबर साइबर सुरक्षा में आपने फिल कर दिया, मैं आपको डिटेल सारी भेज दूंगा, ठीक है, आपको पर्सनल मेल कर दूंगा या आपको एक गूगल फॉर्म दे दूंगा अटैच करने के लिए। उसमें क्या है, हम शॉर्ट लिस्टिंग करते हैं
ओके।
अकॉर्डिंग टू योर क्वालिफिकेशन। आपको मतलब एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट क्या है, हमारे पास कई सारे स्कोप और प्रोजेक्ट हैं। तो हम जैसे डेटा एनालिटिक्स हो गया, मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन हो गया, फोरेंसिक्स हो गया, उसके बेस पे हम एक बहुत बड़ा मतलब पूरा प्रोजेक्ट बना रहे हैं। तो उसमें आपको अकॉर्डिंग टू योर क्वालिफिकेशन आपका जो भी एरिया है उसमें हम आपको टास्क असाइन कर देंगे। तो उसमें जो भी कर सकते हो आप इजीली कर सकते हो, ठीक है ना।
ओके ओके सर।
तो मैं यहाँ पर ज़्यादा डिस्क्लोज नहीं कर सकता बिकॉज इट्स सम कॉन्फिडेंशियलिटी। ओके, सो आप जब आपने ईमेल डाल दिया, मैं आपको मेल कर दूंगा, ठीक है।
श्योर सर।
यस, तभी मैं कह रहा हूँ आपको गूगल और साइबर सुरक्षा ज्वाइन कर लो अगर आपको क्रैम फ्री भारत में आना है।
हाँ, वो फॉर्म फिलअप कर दिया सर।
हाँ या ओके ओके, नो इशू। एक्चुअली क्या है ना, वो हम ऐसे किसी की इन्फॉर्मेशन डिस्क्लोज नहीं कर सकते,
हाँ
आपको
सही है
पता
वो
होगा
भी,
ना।
हाँ हाँ वो भी सही है, हाँ
हम
आई नो।
अपना तो हम शेयर कर सकते हैं बिकॉज वी आर द पार्ट
हाँ
ऑफ दिस। तो हम किसी और का नहीं करते बिकॉज वो हमारा दूसरा प्रोजेक्ट है हमारे अंडर, मतलब हमने उसको लिया हुआ है प्रोजेक्ट को, ठीक है। तो हम उसकी इन्फॉर्मेशन ऐसे नहीं कर सकते शेयर। अगर आपको
सही,
ज्वाइन होना है तो आपको लोग आपके पास हम पर्सनली एक मेल करेंगे, तो आप वहाँ
श्योर,
से डायरेक्टली आ सकते हो, ठीक है।
नो प्रॉब्लम सर। ओके
या ओके।
ओके।
ओके गाइस, सो आई थिंक दिस टाइम टू क्लोज दिस मीटिंग। सो अभी आपको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम हो, कोई भी डाउट हो किसी भी तरह का, प्लीज अभी पूछ लीजिए। और हाँ, आपको ये जो आपको जो उर्वेश सर की जो स्लाइड्स है आपको मेल के थ्रू आपको पोस्ट कर दी जाएगी। ओके, मेल कर दी जाएगी किसी को वो इंटरेस्टेड हो। और जो हमारे जो रिकॉर्डेड सेशन है हमारे उस पे व्हाट्सएप साइबर वर्ल्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के यूट्यूब चैनल पे और उर्वेश सर के यूट्यूब चैनल पे मिल जाएगा, ठीक है। मैं आपको लिंक भी शेयर कर दूंगा उसका। ओके, सो आई एम क्लोजिंग दिस मीटिंग।
थैंक यू सर।
वेलकम। ओके गाइस, जय हिंद, जय भारत।